Your intuition is speaking to you all the time. Every moment, in every situation, it's guiding you. But are you actually listening? Or are you doubting yourself, second-guessing every decision, and waiting for proof before you trust what you already know deep inside? The truth is, intuition is not something rare or mystical. It's a natural ability you already have. It's not something outside of you. It's a direct channel to your higher self, to quantum intelligence, to the reality that already exists beyond time and logic. So why do so many people struggle to trust it? Why do we override our gut feelings? Why do we listen to logic, fear, or external validation instead of following what we already know to be true? You have been conditioned to doubt yourself. From childhood, you were taught to listen to authority, to follow the rules, to trust external systems more than your own inner knowing. You learned that decisions should be rational, backed by evidence, and carefully planned. But intuition doesn't follow those rules. It doesn't give explanations. It doesn't provide certainty before you act. It just speaks. A quiet knowing, a sudden feeling, an inner pull toward or away from something. And if you don't listen, it doesn't argue, it just waits. Many people confuse intuition with fear, but they are not the same. Fear is loud. It's anxious. It overthinks and second guesses. It needs validation. It is rooted in past wounds, in self-doubt, in survival mode. Intuition, on the other hand, is quiet but firm. It doesn't panic. It simply knows. The reason people struggle with intuition is not because they don't have it. It's because they don't trust it. They get a feeling about something, but instead of following it, they question it. They ask for proof. They wait for confirmation. And in doing so, they move out of alignment with their own inner guidance. When you ignore intuition long enough, it becomes harder to hear. Not because it disappears, but because you have trained yourself to tune into fear and logic instead. You've strengthened the wrong frequency. But the good news is you can shift back. You can reconnect with your intuitive knowing, strengthen it, and start trusting it fully. The first step is learning the difference between true intuition and mental noise. Intuition speaks through the body, through energy, through a deep inner knowing. It is immediate and clear. It is not forced. It doesn't spiral into overthinking. It just is. Mental noise, on the other hand, is repetitive. It argues with itself. It seeks validation. It flips between possibilities. The more you think about something, the less likely it is to be pure intuition. Intuition comes before logic has time to interfere. The second step is to stop seeking external validation. If you always ask others what they think before trusting yourself, you weaken your intuitive muscle. If you doubt every inner nudge and wait for a sign to confirm what you already feel, you lose trust in yourself. Intuition is self-trust. And the more you act on it without waiting for permission, the stronger it becomes. The third step is to practice following it in small ways. Notice how your body feels in certain environments around certain people. Pay attention to the energy of situations before logic tells you what is reasonable. Make choices based on your intuitive pull, even if they don't make sense in the moment. The more you do this, the clearer the signals become. The final step is to align your energy with your highest timeline. Intuition is strongest when you are aligned. When your frequency is clear, your knowing is clear. If you are in a low vibration, caught in overthinking, or filled with self-doubt, your intuition will feel distant. But when you are in alignment, fully present, fully in your power, you will know exactly what is right for you without needing to ask. Trusting your intuition is trusting your highest self. It is stepping into your power. It is moving with confidence, knowing that you are always being guided toward what is meant for you. The more you trust, the easier life becomes. The decisions become clearer. The right paths open effortlessly. And you stop wasting time on things that were never aligned in the first place. Your intuition has always been speaking. The question is, are you finally ready to listen? Shift your frequency. Shift your reality. With quantum vibes,